Could Lewis Hamilton leave F1 after the Abu Dhabi controversy? Yep, this is actually being discussed after the craziness that was the 2021 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. I personally thought it would be Mercedes as a whole that would be threatening to quit F1 after the whole safety car procedure chaos at the end of the race, but it's actually Toto Wolff who has managed to raise some doubts within the F1 community about whether Lewis Hamilton will continue on in Formula 1. It's going to take a long time for us to digest what has happened on Sunday, Wolff said. I don't think we will ever come over it. That's not possible. I assume he meant get over it rather than come over it. That just sounds odd. He continues to say, I would very much hope the two of us and the rest of the team can work through the events, but he will never overcome the pain and the distress that was caused on Sunday. After not hearing from the seven-time champion at all after Sunday's race, it's hard to get a grasp on where his head is at after all of this. The series of events that led to Hamilton losing the championship has left many criticising the FIA and Formula 1 for letting such a thing to be allowed to happen. It has been talked about everywhere. You've had so many people far and wide sharing their thoughts on the subject, some clearly more F1 experienced than others. I personally enjoyed Harry Kane questioning why you lose all your advantage under a safety car. It's been a very difficult time for the sport, but at the same time, there's been so many more eyeballs on it over the last few weeks. When Toto was asked if Hamilton would be back to race next year, despite being under contract with the team until 2023, Wolff suggested it wasn't a certainty. I would very much hope Lewis continues racing because he's the greatest driver of all time, he replied. As a racer, his heart will say I need to continue because he's at the peak of his game, but we have to overcome the pain that was caused upon him on Sunday. He is a man with clear values. Both Wolff and Hamilton were absent from this year's FIA's prize-giving ceremony. However, Hamilton has been seen since the devastating race weekend when he officially became Sir Lewis Hamilton. In my opinion, Lewis will return. I don't think he'd be able to rest if he walked away from a sport where it very much feels like unfinished business now. He's a racer. He's said time and time again how his fitness is still on top form, so I fully expect him to be back on the grid. That's not to say that he won't need time to heal though. Experiencing such huge disappointment will mean it will sting for quite a while. There you have it, a look into the potential yet unlikely scenario of Lewis Hamilton quitting Formula 1. What do you think he'll do? Let us know in the comment section below.